Hey guys, Scott Adams here. I know it's been a while, but I'm going to get back to doing these about once a day, hopefully. So today, I want to talk about something that keeps coming up, and it's probably always going to come up, especially as I deal with more new merchants. You know, we're doing great here at Fraud Deflect, and one of the top questions tends to be, what really are the limits or the thresholds for monitoring programs and chargebacks? And how many can I get? What's the percentage, etc. There's a lot of misinformation out there, I think. So just kind of set the record straight. The official threshold is 0.9% nowadays. It's not 1% like it used to be. And it's calculated depending on the card brand. And so on Visa, that's the numerator and denominator. So you divide those, you end up with a rate that's supposed to be under 0.9. Now with MasterCard, it's the number of chargebacks that are reported in this calendar month divided by the transactions, again for MasterCard, in the month before. So in some ways it's more fair, but it's also confusing. Now, the other question related to that I get a lot is, well, how many can I have? And there's really no limit, but if you're under 100 for Visa, then generally they don't take a look. But that doesn't mean that your processor won't. Most processors want to keep you under 1% or under 0.9, and they want to keep you there no matter what your percentage is or your count is. So you need to be careful of that. It's just not quite as bad if they're a bit high and you're under 100. There's also a lot of kind of leeway there because it's somewhat up to the processors, up to your ISO. But still, I say, you know what? Shoot for under 1%. Shoot for under 0.9. And that's going to always keep you safe. And if you're saying, well, I can't do that, that's not true. You can't. I've never had a problem getting someone on under 1%. Just sometimes it takes some work. It depends how you're set up. It also depends on what systems you're using. Do you have a pre-auth anti-fraud? Do you have post-auth? Now, I'm not sure if pre-auth is quite as important as it used to be because these systems are on pretty much everything in front of you, right? There's the issuer has it, Visa, MasterCard have it, your processor might even have some. Now, I generally say put something in front. That'll stop a lot of the friendly fraud. But then also, do you have post-auth? So do you have things like we offer, like Verifying Ethica, RDR, Order Insight, Compelling Evidence, Consumer Clarity, all these kind of things, right? Because they'll have to charge back from counting against you. It may kind of come through, but if you refund it with an alert or RDR takes care of it for you, it doesn't necessarily count. So there's always some details there, but let me know if you have questions. And remember, you really do want to stay under 1%. And like I said, nowadays, it's actually 0.9. Thanks a lot.